Get ready to dive into the thrilling world of Greek mythology. Uncover the dark secrets behind the rise of the fearsome Minotaur, and join the heroic Theseus as he battles through the deadly labyrinth. A story of gods, monsters, and courage. Don't miss it. The tale of the Minotaur is one of the most compelling stories in Greek mythology, steeped in themes of power, vengeance, and the struggle between humanity and the divine. It begins in the ancient kingdom of Crete, ruled by King Minos, a figure whose reign was both prosperous and shadowed by tragedy. Minos was a strong ruler, and his power was symbolized by a majestic palace at Knossos, which served as the heart of his kingdom. He was known for his wisdom and his connection to the gods. To demonstrate his divine right to rule, Minos prayed to Poseidon, the god of the sea, asking for a sign of his favor. Poseidon, in response, sent a magnificent white bull from the depths of the ocean, a creature so beautiful that it took Minos' breath away. However, overwhelmed by its beauty, Minos could not bring himself to sacrifice the bull as promised. Instead, he decided to keep it, hoping to use it to display his power and strength. This act of defiance enraged Poseidon. In retaliation for Minos' betrayal, the god cast a curse upon Pasiphae, Minos' wife. She was struck with an unnatural desire for the very bull Minos had spared. This tragic twist of fate led to the birth of the Minotaur, a creature that was half man, half bull. The creature embodied the chaotic consequences of Minos' actions and became a living symbol of the king's hubris. As the Minotaur grew, its ferocity became a source of terror. It was confined to a dark and twisted maze known as the Labyrinth, a masterpiece of engineering designed by the ingenious architect Daedalus. The labyrinth was not merely a physical structure but a representation of the complexities and struggles of the human experience. Daedalus, aware of the monster's insatiable hunger and strength, created the maze to contain it, ensuring that the beast could never escape to terrorize the people of Crete. The labyrinth itself was an intricate network of corridors and dead ends, built to confuse anyone who dared to enter. Many who ventured inside in search of the Minotaur never returned, lost to the twisting passages and the fearsome creature that lurked within. The very name labyrinth became synonymous with confusion and entrapment, reflecting the moral dilemmas faced by those who crossed paths with the gods and their creations. Over time, the Minotaur's legend grew, and it became clear that this creature was not just a monster, it was a reflection of the darker aspects of human nature and the consequences of defying the gods. The people of Crete lived in fear of the beast, which demanded tributes of young men and women, sacrificed to satiate its relentless hunger. The cycle of terror that ensued was a constant reminder of the cost of Minos' earlier decisions and the divine punishment that followed. This harrowing tale set the stage for the arrival of Theseus, a hero whose courage and determination would challenge the fate of both Athens and Crete. As the tributes continued, Theseus recognized the need to end the reign of terror caused by the Minotaur. Driven by a sense of justice and the desire to protect his people, he offered himself as one of the sacrifices, determined to confront the beast and bring an end to the nightmares that haunted the land. Theseus' journey into the labyrinth would not only be a test of strength and skill but also a profound exploration of courage and sacrifice. His story intertwined with that of the Minotaur, forming a compelling narrative that delves into the complexities of human nature, the consequences of ambition, and the eternal struggle against chaos. Thus, the origins of the Minotaur and the creation of the labyrinth serve as a powerful reminder of the impact of our choices and the delicate balance between humanity and the divine. The stage is set for a heroic confrontation where the fates of gods and mortals will collide in an epic battle that will echo through the ages. As the tragic legacy of the Minotaur loomed over Crete, hope flickered in the heart of Athens, where the young hero Theseus emerged. Theseus was the son of Aegeus, the king of Athens, and his spirit was filled with bravery and determination. When the news of the Minotaur's terror reached Athens, it ignited a flame of courage within him. The people of Athens had been forced to send 7 young men and 7 maidens as tributes to Crete every 9 years, victims destined to be sacrificed to the beast. This cycle of fear and despair stirred Theseus to action. He could no longer stand by while his people suffered. Determined to end the tributes once and for all, Theseus volunteered to join the next group of sacrifices. His offer surprised many, for it was known that entering the labyrinth meant almost certain death. Yet Theseus was driven by a sense of justice and a fierce desire to protect his homeland. Before his departure, he vowed to his father Aegeus that if he succeeded in slaying the Minotaur, he would return with white sails on his ship as a signal of his victory. Upon arriving in Crete, Theseus was greeted with a mix of fear and awe. The king's court was filled with whispers of the hero who dared to confront the beast. Among them was Ariadne, the daughter of King Minos, who was captivated by Theseus' bravery. She had long been aware of the horrors of the labyrinth and felt a deep compassion for the tributes doomed to face the Minotaur. Determined to help him, Ariadne devised a plan that could turn the tide in Theseus' favor. Ariadne gifted Theseus a ball of thread, a simple but crucial tool that would allow him to navigate the treacherous maze. With this thread, he could find his way in and out of the labyrinth, ensuring that he wouldn't become another lost victim. As Theseus entered the maze, he felt a mixture of fear and resolve. The labyrinth's twists and turns loomed before him like the uncertainty of his own fate. As he ventured deeper into the dark passages, the sounds of his own heartbeat echoed in his ears. The air was thick with the scent of fear and the distant roars of the Minotaur. Theseus pressed on, the thread trailing behind him like a lifeline, guiding him through the disorienting maze. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he came face to face with the fearsome creature. The Minotaur stood before him, a terrifying figure of muscle and fury, its bovine head towering over Theseus. In that moment, the battle between man and beast commenced. Theseus drew upon every ounce of strength and courage he possessed, knowing that the fate of many rested on his shoulders. The fight was fierce and chaotic, a clash of primal forces that echoed through the labyrinth's corridors. Theseus, using his agility and wits, outmaneuvered the Minotaur, dodging its powerful charges and retaliating with swift strikes. Finally, in a decisive moment, Theseus managed to plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. The Minotaur let out a deafening roar, a final cry that resonated through the maze as it collapsed to the ground. The terror that had haunted Crete for so long was vanquished, and Theseus emerged victorious. With the beast slain, he retraced his steps, following the thread back to the entrance of the labyrinth, a symbol of hope and triumph. Theseus' victory, however, was bittersweet. As he sailed back to Athens with the remaining tributes and Ariadne, he had a heavy heart. Ariadne, who had helped him succeed, had become a source of personal conflict. Theseus, torn between gratitude and duty, abandoned her on the island of Naxos during their journey home. This act would haunt him, reminding him that heroism often comes with complex choices and unintended consequences. As Theseus approached Athens, he forgot to change the black sails of his ship to white, a signal he had promised to his father. When King Aegeus saw the dark sails approaching, he assumed the worst, that his son had perished in the labyrinth. Overcome with grief, Aegeus threw himself into the sea, a tragic end that would forever mark Theseus' legacy. The sea was named the Aegean Sea in his honor, a reminder of both loss and the heavy burden of heroism. Theseus returned to Athens, hailed as a hero, but the shadows of his decisions lingered. His journey had not only defeated a monster but also revealed the complexity of human nature, the struggle between ambition and compassion, courage and sacrifice. The tale of the Minotaur and Theseus serves as a powerful reminder that even the greatest victories come with costs, shaping the lives of those involved in ways that can echo through generations. Thus, the story of the Minotaur, the labyrinth, and Theseus stands as a testament to the enduring themes of Greek mythology, where courage, fate, and the consequences of our choices intertwine, creating narratives that resonate even today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories. Hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep seeking inspiration in the tales that shape our world.